do score, but if you have him on your roster in your lineup every week, you're not going to win.
No. That's exactly right. You've just
ask Bobby P in our league.
You'll have those 2 or 3 games a year where they'll probably get you the victory,
right?
Because they have huge return days. But like the caller just said, no return touchdowns. He's basically non-existent. So you can't bank on that. No team just returns the ball into the end zone every week.
And guys that are a little bit different mold are guys like Des Bryant who can return, but he's also getting a lot of catches throughout the game.
Guys like that. Yeah.
Right. Even Darren Sproles is good at that on occasion. 529-1450 is our phone number, 529-1450. Let's go to San Francisco, where one of my favorite players, Frank Gore, is now out for the year. And now you have Brian Westbrook, who didn't practice a whole lot this week, but it's going to be the starter. And then a lot of people picked up Dixon as well. What's the status on those guys?
I picked up, I did what I could to get my hands on both of those guys, too. It seems like, from what I watched of the game, it seems like Westbrook is like the feature guy after Frank Gore, right? Didn't he get more of the carries?
Yep.
So, but
Dixon got a touchdown, and
Westbrook's a little dinged up.
And he's old. I mean,
31.
He's just getting up there, and I don't know if he can get to...
How old are you going to be in a few days?
Ooh, nice. There it is. Old, apparently.
There it is. You're going to be Brian Westbrook's age.
Apparently old. Wow. I'm still in my prime, I think.
Yeah, see, so's Brian. Don't give up on him.
Well, I'm not in the NFL. I'm not taking the hits.
I don't believe Adams had 3 or 4 concussions either.
Not that I remember.
Oh,
that's a very good point. 529-1450 is the phone number. Well, do you put Westbrook in your starting lineup? Do you even... I mean, Dixon's got to be even more of a risk to put in your starting lineup, right?
Yeah, Westbrook's the safer bet for sure. And if you had Gore, before as your starter, and he's now out for the year, there's probably not a lot of guys available on the waiver wire. If you don't have a solid backup.
Not in the Fox Sports League I'm in with you, Eric. There's nobody out there.
There's no one there. But if that's what you were rolling with before, he's a better play than most anyone else on the waiver wire. So I don't expect huge things from Westbrook. And who do they have? Green Bay.
Right.
I don't expect huge things from Westbrook this week.
It'll be tough to move the ball against Green Bay. Their defense has been pretty stout.
Yep.
529-1450 is the phone number. Let's go to the phones. Good morning. You're on Fantasy Football 101. Go ahead.
So I get a text message that somebody on your show, Adam, is talking about my fantasy team.
Uh-oh. What team are we talking about?
I can't really say the name. I'm in one of your leagues, and after winning 6 in a row, I've lost 7 straight.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Bob?
Good, man.
How's fatherhood treating you?
It's good. How about you?
Good, man. Do you need any help this week, or are you just throwing in the towel?
No, if I win, I'm in.
Right. You need a win then.
Yeah, that ain't happening, though.
You got Peyton Manning still, right?
I've got Manning. He hurt me last week. I've got Pierre Thomas back off the bench. Is that a good start this week?
Well, we were actually just leading into that. Pierre Thomas.
Do I need him to lose?
Yeah,
probably.
Get Pierre Thomas in the game.
Yeah, play him.
Yeah, I don't. Pierre Thomas is still going to be a risk this week.
Bobby, he practiced, but they're still not sure. I was reading in the Picayune's Time from New Orleans that they still think that next week will be a better week for him to play. He may get a few carries, but it doesn't look like he's going to be the the main ball carrier this weekend.
All right. What happened to my team, by the way? I won so many in a row, and then all of a sudden...
Well, I kept looking at your starting lineup, and you had Hester in there and Cribbs, and, you just can't score that way. That's kind of what we were talking about. That's why your team popped into my brain. But, yeah, and Peyton Manning has had some off days for you this year. Peyton hasn't been as huge as he was last year. But this week is a good matchup for you, I think, for Peyton to move the football.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for drafting my team, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
All right,
we did, didn't we?
Thanks for the phone call, 529-1450. Well, yeah, he started 5-0, and then he lost 7 in a row.
Doesn't it seem like every year...
But you see how that worked, though?
Yeah.
We set him up nicely, and then he started running the show.
Yeah.
Well, if I remember right, he had a guy on his roster that was on injured reserve since week 3, and I couldn't figure out why in the world you could keep someone on your roster.
Greg Olson as his tight end. I'm almost to his roster. Here we go.
Well,
let's take another phone call meantime.
Let's do that.
529-1450.
I'd rather focus on this.
529-1450. All right. Yeah, you're right. We can't say your team name on the air either, by the way. All right. Good morning. You're on Fantasy Football 101. Go ahead.
Good morning. Thanks for taking my call. I'm going to give you 4 running backs. You tell me who out of the 4 would be good to start.
Okay.
I got Peyton Hillis, Mike Talbert, Reggie Bush, or Brandon Jackson.
Peyton Hillis.
One of the 4?
Okay.
You just need one of the 4, sir?
Turn your radio down, please, sir.
I think that's probably a no-brainer, right? Peyton Hillis.
If you just need one of the 4, Peyton Hillis, and I don't even bat an eye. I mean, that's easy. If you need 2, then maybe Tolbert if his hands good. But Hillis is an absolute must.
All right. You don't think Brandon Jackson do anything this week?
He may have a.
Are you in a PPR league?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, he's got a little bit of value then. That's kind of where his value is. If you're not in a PPR league, he's really basically useless. But
right.
PPR league, Brandon Jackson, you never know.
Over Hillis?
No. But maybe if Tolbert's hands bruise.
Oh yes, if it's over,
option.
I see what you're saying.
No,
sure.
no one over
that's
Hillis.
what I was wondering too. Is Talbert's hand if Sproles is going to get most of the action.
And also, people have to remember out there that Ryan Matthews practiced all week, and he's going to get some carries, and that's going to take away from Tolbert's value as well. So, Hillis is a no-brainer, and like Eric said, then if it's a PPR league, Brandon Jackson does have value.
Very good. Thanks, guys.
Good luck, guys.
All right, thanks for the phone call. 529-1450, 529-1450. Do we have one more over there, Nick, before we go? No?
No, sir.
All right, we don't have to go through Bob's whole roster. This is it, though. This is the deciding factor. Lee Evans is on his roster. Enough said. Let's go to a break. We'll be right back here on Fantasy Football 101 on Sports Radio 1450.
Imagine in front of you a big